All right, so elbows. Technically it's an infinite number of elbows. We've got 7 different positions we practice because that gives us full coverage. So our 7 different elbows are elbow number 1 to the front, 2 is to the side, 3 is behind, give you a different angle on that, 3 behind, 4, elbow number 4 is down in here nice and tight, and elbow number 5 is up and all the way back, 6 is straight up the middle here, 7 is down. 7 is typically off of a groin kick and then come down from there. So those are 7 basic positions for elbows. Live, they're gonna look like this on a pad. So elbow number 1, switch sides so I can see. Elbow number 2, I'm gonna go from the back. So elbow number 2 is here. Elbow number 3 is from behind here. 4 in nice and tight. 5, I'm gonna go up and back, left-handed. Here, 6, it's kind of like an uppercut elbow. And 7 is groin kick. And then come down. Difference in these. So elbow number 1, here directly in front of me. I'm hitting with this front portion of my elbow. I think put his nose through the back of his head. That simple. Looking for maximum penetration. I'm going through my target. I can do this with or without a grab, so I can throw from here, or if I simply drop my forearm down, grab the top of the pad here, this simulates if I'm here and I'm grabbing the head. So I'm grabbing the head, I've got head control, I've got my forearm in, that way if he pushes in towards me, I've got something to resist with, right? This kind of works as my thermometer or my temperature gauge. I can see how much fight he's got left in him. So I'm here with that strike. Number 2, I'll go from this side, right? Because elbow number 2 comes from the right or the left-hand side. Doesn't matter, you gotta practice both. First things first, I need to look and bring my hands up, right? If it's Chris running up like, hey, there's a pretty girl over here that wants to talk to you. I don't want to elbow him in the face when he comes up running up to say that, right? Yeah, Chris is just trying to be a good friend. So I have to assess the threat or assess the situation. I can do that with my hands coming up. Notice as my hands come up, I tuck my chin and I'm kind of using this as a guard against that. From there, if it is a bad guy and he does intend to do me harm, now I've got my chin protected, my face protected. The only shot he's got is to the head. Head is a hard area. And it's not gonna be much fun if he punches me there. Not much fun for him at least. So here, boom, through. Elbow number 3 is the same thing, only it's behind. I have to do the same thing, right? Something comes up behind me, hand comes up, oh shoot, I have to look first, right? Because I'm not just randomly trying to elbow nuns in the face or whatever. Boom, here. Elbow number 4, this typically, we use this with a bear hug, right? It comes in and it's nice and tight here. This is more of a get off me strike. 5 is back and up all the way here. Right, if they're taller than you, if you get bent over, context dependent on that one. 6, I really like because it's like an uppercut, right? Somebody comes up, pushes you, gets in your face, right? You'll see people get nose to nose. If I just come up, boom, here, it's a pretty easy way to end a fight quickly. Elbow number 7 is typically off of a groin kick, right? Boom, here, and then down. Realistically, it's groin kick, he bends over, and then here to the base of the skull, neck. That's a little more military application. The likelihood of using that one in a real life situation is very low. The caveat to that, I would say, is if he comes in and he wraps me up, right, and we're still standing upright or whatnot, maybe I'm pinned against the wall, I might then come with this 12 to 6 elbow down here, 12 to 6, moving from 12 o'clock position to 6 o'clock position. That's our elbow number 7. Boom, here. All right, cool. So practice those, drill those, work them all from different angles. There is no wrong angle. The other thing is, I'm not gonna be like, hey, is that elbow number 1 or elbow number 2? Well, it's kind of here, I don't know, it's elbow 1. Just smoke them in the face, yeah. Also with that, I get a lot of questions about this. Hey, do I need to practice my left elbow for elbow number 1? Kind of a little bit. Muay Thai has this cutting elbow that comes across with this front hand. That's mainly to cut them open, make them bleed, and the ref can stop the fight. We're looking for maximum damage we're going through. So if somebody's directly in front of you, do you want to hit me with your strong side or your weak side? Predominantly strong side. So I want to take that and go through my target. So elbow number one, predominantly strong side. You can practice offside if you want to, but it's a whole lot less likely I'm going to use that in a real life scenario. Cool, work it. Hey, if you liked that last video, or if you would like to see more training videos like that, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button and ding that notification bell so we can help spread the channel and keep coming to you with this great quality content. Thanks.